If there simply aren't enough superhero movies, TV shows, and comic books for you to consume, then good news. There's plenty of games coming as well. From the bigger budget Marvel and DC icons to original works, you can expect RPGs, third-person shooters, open-world adventures, and much more in the coming years. Let's take a look at upcoming superhero games coming in 2022 and beyond. Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. Following the massively acclaimed Batman Arkham series, Rocksteady is going in a different direction with Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. The heroes, like Superman and The Flash, are now your enemy due to Brainiac's mind control. So, who's left to save the world but the would-be villains turned unwilling heroes of the Suicide Squad? Captain Boomerang, Harley Quinn, Deadshot, and King Shark are playable, each with their own unique skills. Though this is ostensibly more of a third-person shooter than a beat-em-up. While much has yet to be revealed about the open-world setting, it's possible to play in co-op or solo, with the ability to switch between characters while the AI handles the rest. Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League is out in Q1 or Q2 of 2023 for Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC.
The Penguin is in flight.
Then let's clip his wings.
Gotham Knights. Those seeking a more traditional Batman-esque experience should look into Gotham Knights. Developed by Warner Bros. Games in Montreal, of Batman Arkham Origins fame, it sees the Bat family of Red Hood, Robin, Batgirl, and Nightwing fighting crime in Gotham in Batman's absence, or death, whichever sounds more believable. Each character has a unique playstyle and abilities, but unlike Suicide Squad, they're solo with no AI teammates, and a two-player co-op with more traditional beat-em-up combat, compared to the Arkham series. Along with separate progression, each hero has their own unique story as they battle against Mr. Freeze, traverse the city via Batcycle, and more. Gotham Knights is slated to release on October 25th for Xbox Series X and S, PS4, PS5, PC, and Xbox One. Marvel's Spider-Man 2. After many years of teasing, Insomniac Games announced Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and confirmed the presence of Venom. Oh, and Peter and Miles are also there. Releasing exclusively for PS5 in 2023, the sequel promises a darker story, and some cool new features, like using the Iron Man's Waldos. It's still a ways off and there's a lot we don't know, but Insomniac has confirmed that this is a single-player adventure like its predecessor. Marvel's Wolverine. For all that we don't know about Marvel's Spider-Man 2, there's even less known about Marvel's Wolverine. Coming exclusively to PS5 and starring Logan himself, the title is very early in development as per Insomniac, so it may be a good long while before it releases, but it promises to deliver, quote, an emotional narrative and cutting-edge gameplay, end quote. You know, because Wolverine has claws. Moving on. Wonder Woman. After many years of Batman and Superman hogging the spotlight for good and bad reasons, respectively, Wonder Woman is finally getting her own game. Monolith Productions is in charge, bringing its action experience and the Nemesis system from Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor and War to the title. As a single-player open-world action-adventure, Wonder Woman will have an original story that sees Diana fighting to unite the Amazons. To what end is unknown, but players will forge, quote, deep connections with both enemies and allies as they progress from a heroic fighter into a proven leader, end quote, as per DC. MULTIVERSUS. MULTIVERSUS is an upcoming platform fighter, but with Warner Bros. Characters like Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry, and Arya Stark from Game of Thrones. Regardless, it also features the likes of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, along with Harley Quinn for a bit of villainous spice. It's expected to launch this year for Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PS4, PS5, and PC as a free-to-play title. If you've ever wanted to see Superman go one-on-one with Shaggy Rogers in a true Clash of the Titans, then Multiverse may be the ticket. Overwatch 2. After the incredible success of Overwatch, Blizzard announced plans to go even bigger with its sequel. Overwatch 2 will have a dedicated PvE mode, supporting up to 4 players for co-op in both regular story missions and hero missions with various random conditions and objectives. Characters like Genji, Tracer, Reinhardt, and so on will have their own skill trees that can be upgraded over time. PvP players will be getting new maps, new heroes like Sojourn, and new modes like Push. And of course, that was several years and controversies ago. Following a prolonged development time, the development team has split the sequel's PvP off and will launch it separately with a closed beta coming this month. Along with testing out Sojourn, reworks of Sombra, Bastion, Oriza, and Doomfist, who is now a tank, will also be available. Overwatch has come to define the hero shooter genre over the years, so its sequel should be worth checking out. Just don't expect the full version, campaign and all, to be released this year. Skydance New Media's Marvel game.
Man, I still can't get over that suit. So cool.
Gotta be me.
Yeah, you do.
As if there weren't enough Marvel games in development, Skydance New Media is also working on one. It's a narrative-driven action-adventure title that offers a completely original story in the Marvel Universe. However, there's not much else that's currently known, which hero or heroes it will star, when it will release, or even what platforms it's coming to. SUPERFUSE. Hack-and-slash action RPGs are fairly common these days, but Raw Fury's SUPERFUSE aspires to something else, a universe with morally ambiguous heroes. The story sees humanity fleeing a dying Earth, but the upper strata of society are still in control, bestowing superpowers onto themselves and ruling mercilessly. So when horrific monsters called corruption come calling, the enforcers, ordinary people who have been given superpowers, are tasked with wiping them out. SUPERFUSE launches in Steam Early Access this year and features both solo and co-op play with drop-in, drop-out support. Along with 5 classes, there are multiple powers that can be combined together to devastating effect. Hundreds of items allow for further augmenting your abilities as you travel through procedurally generated areas across various planets and moons to purge the corruption. ROBOCOP Rogue City. As if the finest that Marvel and DC have to offer wasn't enough, friggin' ROBOCOP is in on the action. ROBOCOP Rogue City sees you playing as the part-man, part-machine all-cop, and taking on criminals in old Detroit, with his Auto 9 and an unhealthy dose of brutality. Not much is known about the story, save for the former Alex Murphy seeking the truth, but it's in first person and developed by Terminator Resistance studio Teon. ROBOCOP Rogue City releases in 2023 for PC and consoles, though whether it's a cross-gen release or not remains to be seen. That's all for now. If you enjoy what you saw, please hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, now is a great time to subscribe. We upload brand new videos every single day. After subscribing, don't forget to enable all notifications by clicking the bell icon. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you next time, right here on GamingBolt.